In the quiet corners of our world, long before human voices filled the air, a different kind of conversation was already taking place, a symphony of sounds, gestures, and silent signals, weaving through forests, across oceans, and beneath the earth. Animals have been communicating for millions of years, but what if their conversations are far more complex, far more meaningful than we've ever imagined? What if they're not just making noise, but sharing stories, warnings, and emotions? Are we truly listening to what they have to say? We often think of communication as spoken words, but in the animal kingdom, language takes on countless, incredible forms. It's a language written not in letters, but in movement, scent, and vibrations. Take the humble honeybee. When a forager finds a rich source of nectar, it returns to the hive and performs a special waggle dance. The angle of this dance tells other bees the direction of the flowers relative to the sun, while its duration reveals the distance. It's a living map, a precise set of instructions passed on through an intricate performance. On the forest floor, ants leave behind invisible trails of chemicals called pheromones. These scented highways guide their colony members to food, warn of danger, or signal a need for help. Even the ground beneath our feet can carry a conversation. Some animals, like certain insects and even elephants, communicate through vibrations, sending messages across distances that sound would never travel. Let's dive beneath the waves, into a world of blue and shadow, where sound travels in mysterious ways. Here, dolphins and whales orchestrate some of the most complex vocal displays on the planet. Dolphins have what scientists call signature whistles. Just like a name, each dolphin develops a unique whistle in its first year of life, which it uses to identify itself to others in its pod. When dolphins meet, they often exchange these signature whistles, as if saying, "Hello, it's me." Some researchers even believe they can copy another dolphin's whistle to call out to that specific individual. It's a system that hints at a form of naming, a concept we once thought was uniquely human. Whales, the giants of the deep, compose haunting, elaborate songs. These songs, made of repeating themes and phrases, can travel for hundreds of miles across the ocean. What's even more fascinating is that these songs evolve. Within a population, all the males will sing the same song, but over time it changes, with new patterns emerging and spreading through the group like a cultural trend. Are these just calls, or are they something more? Are they sharing history, expressing feelings, or creating art? The ocean keeps its secrets well, but the sounds echoing through it suggest a level of social complexity that we are only just beginning to understand. On the vast plains of Africa and in the dense forests of Asia, another giant communicates in a way that is mostly hidden from us. Elephants are deeply social, emotional creatures, and their bonds are maintained through a constant stream of communication. Much of their conversation happens at a frequency too low for human ears to hear, called infrasound. These deep rumbling calls can travel for miles, allowing scattered family members to stay in touch, coordinate their movements, or warn of distant threats. It's a private channel, a long-distance network connecting these intelligent matriarchal societies, but their communication goes beyond sound. They use their trunks to touch, caress, and greet one another, conveying reassurance and affection. Their body language is incredibly expressive. This powerful behavior suggests a deep emotional capacity and an understanding of loss. They remember family members and friends for years, and their long-distance calls and quiet morning rituals show us that their social and emotional lives are as vast and profound as the landscapes they roam. When we look into the eyes of our closest living relatives, the great apes, we see a flicker of something remarkably familiar. While they don't have the vocal anatomy to speak like we do, they are masters of nonverbal language. They use an extensive vocabulary of hand gestures, facial expressions, and body postures to convey their intentions, desires, and feelings. A gentle pat, a warning glare, a playful invitation, these are all part of their daily conversations. Some chimpanzee groups even develop unique local traditions of gestures, much like human dialects. Beyond gestures, their intelligence shines through in their use of tools. They learn to use stones to crack nuts and sticks to fish for termites, passing these skills down through generations. And in remarkable studies, apes like Koko the gorilla and Konzi the bonobo have learned to communicate with humans using sign language or symbol-based keyboards. They haven't just learned to label objects, they've demonstrated the ability to combine symbols to express novel ideas and even feelings. These studies don't suggest they have human language, but they reveal a flexible, intelligent mind capable of symbolic thought, challenging our definitions of what language truly is. Intelligence isn't just about language, it's also about the ability to solve problems, to plan for the future, and to remember the past. And in this arena, some of the most surprising minds belong to animals we might easily overlook. The corvid family, which includes crows, ravens, and jays, displays astounding cognitive abilities. Crows can solve complex multi-step puzzles to get a reward, sometimes even creating their own tools out of wire or sticks to achieve their goal. This isn't just trial and error. It shows an ability to understand cause and effect, to visualize a solution, and to plan ahead. Ravens have been observed showing gratitude and holding grudges, remembering individual humans who have been kind or cruel to them for years. In the ocean, the octopus, a creature from a completely different branch of the evolutionary tree, demonstrates a startlingly sharp mind. With a brain in each of its 8 arms, an octopus can solve mazes, open jars, and even use tools like coconut shells to build a mobile shelter. These animals show us that advanced intelligence has evolved multiple times on our planet, in very different forms. But as we look closer, the lines begin to blur. We see that the world is not silent. It is filled with conversations, with expressions of joy, grief, and knowledge. Animals may not speak our language, but they speak in languages of their own, through dance, scent, color, and sound. Their intelligence is not a lesser version of our own. It is a different form of intelligence, shaped by millions of years of evolution to solve different problems in different worlds. They are thinkers, feelers, and communicators. Perhaps the greatest question is not whether animals are smart or whether they can talk. The real question is whether we have been smart enough to listen. Thank you for watching. If you found this journey into the minds of animals as fascinating as we do, please consider subscribing for more stories from our incredible planet.